Hey, I'm back. This is Coach Tyler, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about how to fight boredom eating. Yes, this is a problem. I imagine this has been a problem for a while now, even before this lockdown, of how to just not sit and focus on eating all the time. So I've got a number of things I want to go over, and these are things that I've used because sometimes I'll walk by the fridge and be like, ooh, I definitely could use something out of there, or maybe something that's lying around that shouldn't be there, but I want it. So let's get started with the first thing. I would say the first thing that you could probably do to take your mind off of food is hop on your computer and do a little bit of web browsing. Maybe you have something you need to buy, maybe some food, maybe some items. If you have kids, maybe something for your kids. Do a little bit of shopping online, maybe a little bit of maybe like going through an internet class, or YouTube, watch YouTube, scroll through Instagram. So something to take your mind off of eating and putting something in your mouth that you just probably shouldn't be doing. So that's one. Now, another thing. Now, I'm always big on utilizing your time and making your time valuable. So another thing you could do to take advantage of the time that you might have that you can be used doing something good instead of eating is cleaning your house. Maybe do some laundry, clean the kitchen, wash some dishes, clean the bathroom, use a vacuum, dust the fan. Do some dusting. That itself takes forever. That could be an all-day affair. It could even span multiple days, depending on how lax you've been over this particular time period. So that's definitely one thing you can do as well to take your mind off of gorging or eating or whatever you have in the back of your mind. Also, another thing you can use to fill the void. I think this is topic 3. Another thing you can use to fill the void is consuming some water. Drinking water always helps, and it fills you up. And if you're not in the mood to drink any water, maybe some coffee, maybe tea, even one of those 0-calorie drinks that could play little mind games with you and make you feel like you're full. So that definitely will help replace that hunger or feeling of hunger you might have. And also, you need to think, like, are you actually hungry? Sometimes you'll eat and you'll sit there and be like, man, I feel like I'm still hungry, and that might not even be hunger. Maybe you're actually just thirsty. So definitely try that out, see if it works for you. And one final thing, if all that fails, if you've cleaned your house spick and span and there's nothing left, it's immaculate, you go over with a white glove and there's nothing anywhere. Maybe you've drank all the coffee and tea you can hold and you still want something to eat, or you've scrolled through, to the very end of Instagram because you're doing, which is impossible, but who knows, maybe you did it because you just are spending that much time thinking about eating. How about, you go in there and you do eat something, but instead of eating something, like a bag of chips or, making yourself something that's gonna be, high calories, high fats, try to eat something small, eat something healthy. I'm not gonna say a salad, but maybe a wrap, you can make a low carb wrap, or maybe you can make like a burger, put in some lettuce, add some condiments that you enjoy. Just, anything to not gorge yourself on stuff like potato chips or candies, sweets, those kind of things. It builds up real fast, and it's just like a black hole. Once you start, it just never ends. So it's best to try and avoid that as much as possible and just switch it up. Move on to a healthier lifestyle. And really, there's just nothing. There's no negatives to it. So just think on that. Look over those things I gave you. See which ones will work for you, and best of luck. But do what you can to fight that urge. Stay out of the fridge, stay away from the fridge, do anything, do something else. Get a hobby, puzzles, anything. Just try not to sit there and eat as your hobby. So, well, that's it for me today. I'll be checking with you later, and have a good one. Stay hungry, y'all. Peace.